What do you guys think? It's kind of like I had it like a year ago. Um, I got it cut by a different lady this time. Not because I didn't like the first lady. She did great. But the second lady, she's just a lot closer, and I don't super care who cuts my hair. Um, it's a little, it's very sideways, but normally when it's wet, it'll be like this, you know, like more normal, and it looks fine. The bangs are like, my hair is like really frizzy on the front, so like, you know, but yeah, it'll grow out as well, and it'll be good, I think. But yeah, uh, you guys, the room, tiny change. Bet you can't spot it. No, it's just like those those are cool, right? I could probably show it better with this camera. Yep, I had those in the old setup. So yeah, they're gonna be there. These two prints are not the same size. That's why they're like a little staggered like that. But I'm just gonna keep putting stuff on the wall like that and just call it good, you know. Stuff on the big wall is gonna be flatter stuff, and then stuff on that wall is just gonna be like more not flat. Like the canvases are like thick, so the light won't cast like a shadow on them, or like cast a shadow on the whole wall. Let's turn it on. You see, like the shadow. There's a shadow gets generated right here, from this frame. So yeah, no, I just wanted to mitigate that, so I put the thicker canvases ones, like on that wall. So yeah, guys, my day was just fucking whatever. I have a terrible habit of waking up, guys. I just don't want to admit it, but like I think my bed is not good. My bed is not good, guys. I wake up with back pain. I sound like uncle, but like it's bad. It's not terrible, right? But like it's to the point where I just don't get up in the morning. Like I don't feel energized. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up in the middle of the night sweating, and like, ugh, and I toss and turn. I'm like, oh fuck, let me try to get a good angle and try to crack my back too, and then I just don't wake up, and then I die, bro. But okay, it's not that bad. But like, you know, I don't feel super energized to get up in the morning. I'm like, especially on days off. On days that I work, it's like a fight to get up. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm about to miss the bus, you know. Uh, but like on days off, I'm like, I just stay in bed. You know, ironically, I just stay in bed, even though the bed is not good. It's because it's soft. It's soft, and you sink into it. You know, it's soft when you're heavy like me, right? Like you sink into it. But because like if I do this, it's not like bouncy or anything like that. It's just like foam, you know. But like, dude, I don't know. I don't really know if it's fixable either. Because first of all, I bought it just because it was cheap. It was new and cheap, you know. So I'm gonna write it out for like another week, really analyzing what is making it. What is, if it's the bed. If it's, I hope it's not the fucking bed, because I don't want to buy another fucking bed. Understand? Because if I buy another bed, it's gonna have to be a more expensive bed, and I don't have the money right now. But yeah, also I've been sick. I'm a lot better today than I was in the previous days, but I still have like a really mean cough. But yeah, I don't know, guys. This is already 4 minutes, guys. I don't really know what to talk about other than how nothing I've been doing. You know. But yeah, I just uploaded the Bozzy video. I was dreading editing because of the hat that I edited into it, because you know, doing that for like 2 minutes, like motion tracking, not my favorite way to spend editing. And also it was an alright like video journal. They had one good joke in it, and then everything else, you know. But yeah. So now there's this, guys. We're gonna get back to daily because I need to get on that shit. Understand? I think I got in like a depressive episode. Mainly, okay. I hate to be like, mainly because of the housewarming party falling through. You know, that really bummed me out. Like more than I feel like I'm letting on, right? But like, I'd be like, fuck, right? So I only go to work and can come back and be like, all right, guys, the place is a mess. Like, there was no motivation to like really get the place like fixed up, you know. So yeah, there's like still boxes on the ground, and not everything is set up all the way. I think my key is to get the artist desk set up. Once that gets set up, I think I'll be chilling because I'll be drawing more. You know, being able to use my free time, because I feel like that's also something. When nothing's set up, then I wouldn't like use my setup, right? So, and then I wouldn't use my free time. Understand? Like it's like terrible. Obviously, I should use my free time. Solution, so simple solution, Brandon. Use your free time to set up your space, bro. But you know, I'm back. Ironically, I'm gonna do an escape room tomorrow with coworkers from Cheesecake, friends from Cheesecake. And then after that, I'm gonna do a movie marathon with Lena, Lord of the Rings. Dude, we watched The Hobbit. Oh my god, I didn't talk about that. This is my consequences for not uploading daily. But thinking, I watched The Hobbit, the second and third movie, 2 days in a row. It feels like the same day, because literally it was like the same. Where like I worked 2 days in a row, and after each day I would just like go to Seattle. Okay. Besides the point. Didn't watch the first movie. Okay. I hear the first movie is really good. It was like the best out of the trilogy. I simply just watched a recap of it on YouTube, and then Lena and Buzzy both caught me up on that. Lena knows a lot like the lore and like the this and that of it, but I remember just watching the movie recap. I'm like, all right, things just happen. Things like they're going on an adventure. There's trolls that's turned to stone, and there's Gollum, and he has a ring, and thinking the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? There's a dragon, and there's a kingdom, and there's this, right? You know, I get the gist, and then the second movie happens, and it's the one with the dragon. The dragon's fucking epic. Favorite part of the whole fucking thing. Then the third movie happens, and they kill the dragon. I'm like, all right. And then there's like a war with 5 armies. I was like, okay. I don't want to super be like, guys, this is the best movie ever, because it was I guys. Lena definitely super likes it, and I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. But like I remember getting home and be like, listen, obviously in my head I'm like, okay, if I watched the first movie, maybe it would have been more impactful, right? But like that's like it. That's like I was literally the only thing I was nagging in my brain. I was like, dude, if I watched the first movie, I would have enjoyed it a lot more probably, which is definitely true, right? I remember watching a video like shitting on like the whole trilogy. And bro was kind of speaking, understand? I hate to be like not be able to make my own like opinion, right? It's like I was like, oh yes, the opinion of this YouTuber that I don't know is valid, and I'm like, oh yes, I'm just gonna adopt it, because I don't want to do that, right? But bro was kind of spitting because he was talking about like the original book and there's like an original movie that adapted the book as well, and bro looked like Mip from Smiling Friends, and I was like, oh, that's what they were referencing. That's cool. But like, I'm like, oh yeah, like the dwarves barely got any characterization. The best part of the movie was Bilbo, and the third movie barely had any Bilbo, so that's why, like, you know, the movie suffered from it. But whatever. At the end of the day, I enjoyed it. And yeah. And then Lena and Buzzy got home, or we all got home, and then they started talking about like, oh guys, we're homosexual. And I'm like, okay, like Lena has an agenda, and people on the internet be like, bruh. So I'm like, all right, you know, I see this is just not my side of the fucking internet, you know. But I can see it. I can see it though. But yeah, the dragon was the best part. I'm be so real with you guys. The dragon was really the best part. So it bums me out. Or in the third movie, first of all, the second movie ended with him, the dragon getting away, and then the movie fucking ends. Can you fucking believe that? It's a terrible ass ending. And then the third movie starts, the dragon's there, and then the dragon's there for like a cool hot 10 minutes and dies. Guys, what was the point of doing that then? You know what I'm saying? Just like fucking end the movie with him dying and then be like, oh my god, da, 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 right? And then maybe foreshadow like all the armies that are gonna come in. Or I remember that's what something the fucking video criticized, that I was like, yeah. Like I was thinking that before the video started. I was like, what was the point of the orcs? Like the orcs just kind of were there. It's like they're like war monsters, and they just want the war and they want the gold. And I was like, okay, it's like, yeah, it's like a bad guy for a bad guy's sake. And it's same thing with the fucking elves with their motivation of going to get like the treasure. It's like, oh, they have like starlight crystals that they need. Is that it? Like the necklace was mentioned one time. I literally was like, okay, this is probably gonna get brought up later. Like my brain was like, oh, they're bringing attention to it. It's gonna be important later, and it never got brought up again. I'm like, okay. But yeah, guys, enough about the fucking Hobbit movies, guys. I'm literally about to watch Lord of the Rings, which apparently is a shit ton better, according to that video that I watched. So yeah, I'm excited for that. It better be fucking good. I have to get to Lena's place at like 10 a.m. though. And I'm gonna probably be with my friends until like 2. It's... God, let's just see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm gonna ride my bike. I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna ride my bike. I'm gonna take my bike to like Salt Lake. And then, you know, have my bike there obviously. And then... I'll be able to bike to Capitol Hill from Lake City. It shouldn't be that bad. I should probably look up how bad of a commute that is, because that might be terrible. Especially because it's hilly and I have fixed gear mode. That might be bad. That might be bad, guys. Also, I put my bike in fixed gear mode, so where like you're pedaling and you normally want to stop, right? You stop and the bitch keeps going. No, that bitch wheel keeps spinning. Understand? And I don't know how to skid. I only really know how to... Dude, the first time I got on, I was rushing to go to work. I was like, dude, I gotta go. Like, right? I didn't have, like, time to test drive it. So I rid it, and I almost got kicked off. I remember, like, I was riding, and I was like, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I balancing, and I was like, dude, this is bad. But, you know, when it's going forward, it feels normal. And then I, like, felt it. How does it feel to backpedal? Like, wow, it will kick me off. Like, the momentum is great enough to boot me off the bike. So it's been a little bit of a learning curve, but I just brake. I still have the front brake. The rear brake, ideally I would also want to have it on still, but it's broken. Like, it was broken from the... First of all, the reason I flipped it was because the rear brake was completely loose, and I tried tightening it, and it didn't work. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to put in the fixed gear mode and use that as brakes in conjunction with like both of the brakes, right? But I couldn't get the rear brake fixed, so I'm running without it. It's just kind of sitting on the counter over there, or on the table. So yeah, pray for me, guys, to not crash. I wore my helmet. I was like, because if I crash, it's if any day, it might be today. The first day I rode with it in fixed gear. But it's been pretty fun. I'm a little slower, I feel like. Also, I need to like lube the chain. I saw rust on it earlier, so I lubed it today. But yeah. But yeah, I need to get a new bike. Is what it feels like. I'm like, I should get another fucking bike. I was looking at online at the bike shops. Dude, I need to save up money. I think $1,000 was like a nice one that I saw. So like deadass, I need $1,000, and I don't got $1,000. I literally am barely scraping by. I paid off. Oh my god, it makes me fucked. I still owe rent. I still owe rent. Okay, I don't want to get too into the financials on the internet right now, but like, dude, I want a bike, but rent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, whatever. Overall, I'm chilling, guys. Overall, you know, that sounds like cope now. I was like, dude, like, whatever. But yeah, guys. Literally, it's just the money. It's literally like money's on my mind. Money's on my mind, and I don't have it. I'm like, fuck. It's gonna be great when I do, though. It's gonna be so good. You know, I'm gonna look back at this moment. Fuck, bro. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about. Guys, I'll just see you tomorrow because this video is long enough. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna clean up this bed. You can see all that laundry. Next video, it's gonna be gone. I'm promising you that right now. Watch out, just like put it in the corner. I won't. Also, I put a mirror up for myself. Look, so there's a mirror here. Camera. Also, I should exercise more. That's also something that was bumming me out. I was like, dude, I'm like in bed all day, and I do anything. Like I wouldn't even bike. You know that? Like no biking. That is actually dude. There's like a bus stop near my house now, so sometimes I just don't take the bike, and cause like it feels weird to ride the bike a single block, to then only ride it. Okay, to only ride it a single block, right? Like I'm not gonna ride the bike the short ass distance. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So yeah, I think by force I'm gonna have to ride the bike to like the bus stops that I want. You know what I'm saying? Because before I would take a highway bus, and the highway bus is like 1.5 miles from my house. So I ride the bike. But on certain days, Google Maps is like, hey, you can take this route with the bus that's right in front of your house. And I'm like, hell yeah, you know? Ironically, I missed it one time. But there's a backup where I just go down the street, like a mile? No, not even a mile, bro. Like half a mile. And then there's another route there, you know? It's super convenient. But no bike, understand? I need to ride the bike. So I should ride the bike to a farther bus stop to make it worth it. You know? I think also it being in fixed gear mode and, you know, the bike having a shitty, like... Okay, the front brake is fine, understand? But like... I don't know. I get in my head about the stupid bike, you know? If I had a regular bike, I'd be a lot happier. So yeah. Okay, guys, for real this time, I'm gonna do the laundry, fold the laundry, do some push-ups, and go to bed because I gotta get up. Not at noon tomorrow, please. Yeah.